Hello guys and welcome back to another video. On today's video I have my friend Benelli here with me. In today's video we're gonna go ahead and do a food style video. This is my first sit down actually because all my other videos are in the car with my husband. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick little story of how we met. If you guys would like to see the video, please keep on watching. So we did decide to get tacos for this video. Benelli actually doesn't eat tacos, which I thought was surprising because me and Eric love to eat tacos. I took him to Tacos Tijuana, which they have homemade tortillas that are made out of maize. So we're gonna go ahead and dig in and start telling you guys how we met. Okay. Do you remember how we met?
Well, honestly, the only thing I remember is, and it's still like, it hurts my heart, is when I asked you to go to quinceañera, you said no.
So this might seem like I was being very mean at the time, but I was 14 years old, okay? And the Luz then is not the Luz now. I've matured a lot, and I mean, I regret a lot of the things that I've done.
That's looking not an excuse.
Well, it's not an excuse, but I don't want people to think that I would not invite them to my quinceañera now.
Well, the Luz now, she wouldn't invite me anywhere, but the Luz back then would not invite me anywhere.
So the way we met was in high school. We both went to the same high school. I think it was freshman year, technically, when we must have met because my quinceañera was in February. We started school in August, and in January, I was making my invitations and handing them out. And I don't remember when we first saw each other, but the only memory I remember is her like asking me like, oh, like, le estás dando invitaciones a todos, are you giving me one? And I was like, no. And it was not because I was trying to be mean, but we just didn't talk. And I didn't want to have a lot of people that I didn't know at the time at the party. But even though...
Well, first you didn't like me.
Okay, so one thing. We have the same last name.
Yeah, we do.
We're not related at all. But we do have the same last name. And people would always ask us, like, are you guys sisters? Or are you guys related? And I would get upset when people would ask me that. Even till this day, if people say, like if I hear that somebody's name is Luz, like it pisses me off. I don't know why. Like I don't own the name, but it's like I
don't like nobody to have her name.
Yeah.
There can be two.
They're pretty good, huh?
They're bomb. And that pastor is very spicy. Or salsa, one of the two.
But
we were mostly, the reason why I kind of knew who you were because in your group of friends we kind of had like mutual friends. So that's how I knew about you, but we never really talked. Until I think it was
my
after your
sophomore
quinceañera.
year.
That's when we became very close.
But I don't remember how.
It's been like how many years, so I honestly, my mind doesn't go that far. But I think it was sophomore year when we started getting closer.
But it got to the point that we were like super close.
Oh yeah.
Like we were inseparable. Like we would go everywhere together. Thing is, I met my husband technically through Benelli.
Me!
So she knew Eric before I met Eric. And Eric added me on Instagram because he knew Benelli. And Benelli posted a picture of me on Instagram. So then he added me and started talking to me.
So you guys are where you guys are today?
It's technically because of her.
Me. But then you can actually say that.
But then I think it was destiny for us to be together. So then it's kind of like, we would have met regardless. It had to have happened. But
I mean, it was like, so technically it was like a good way on how you guys met because, well, the reason you went to the house was, or you met him because you went to my house to go swimming, which is BS.
We did go swimming.
No, we did, but there was like more to that.
Well, I told him. So Eric lived in the same apartment complex as Benelli. And I texted Eric, and we hadn't met in person until that date. I texted him, and I told him that I was going to be at her house if he wanted to hang out. And at that time, my husband was a little stuck up, and he didn't respond right away. He took a while to respond. He was with his friend, and he was like, oh, I don't know, I'll see what time I get home. But now it comes to that he was home pretty much the whole time. But we ended up meeting up that day, and
that's how they met.
Yeah, the rest is history because we've been together ever since. I think since that moment forward, we never...
You guys never stopped seeing each other.
We never stopped seeing each other. So
no? After that, it just continued and you guys are here now.
It's crazy how things happen, but...
It really is, huh? It's like super...
Yeah. But once I graduated excuse me, once I graduated high school, we kind of like, no, I think it was a little bit before. It was like,
I think it was like our junior year. Well, because you graduated as a junior.
So I graduated as a junior, and she stayed at school. But I think our friendship kind of started pulling apart around, I want to say August of like our sophomore year. Technically, that's around the time that me and Eric started dating, and that's kind of where like I kind of stopped talking to a bunch of people.
No, I think it was after that, because I remember it was when we first started our junior year. Because when you graduated, that's when, because we had our first junior year class was together, and I remember we saw each other then, and we talked because we had the same class the first hour like in junior year.
What class was it?
It was a computer class. Remember? I don't remember.
I don't remember anything about high school.
I know.
Yeah.
No, but I think it was like the beginning of junior year when we started like not talking. And then when you graduated, well...
We all went our separate ways, technically.
Yeah. I mean, we still talked a little bit because I remember in 2015 when I actually had my surgery. Mm-hmm. Like a month after that, I think was when we talked and I told you what had happened to me.
Yeah, so... I don't even remember how she texted. I think she sent me a message on Instagram.
Yeah, I think it was on Instagram.
I think she asked me a question about... Was it YouTube?
Was it?
I think she asked me a question about something.
I think it was about your house. Because it was when you were starting your channel. And you posted something about your house, and that's how we started talking again.
So then after she reached out to me, and we kind of started talking, and like I was like, oh, how you been? And she told me that she had brain surgery, which, I mean, I had no clue that had happened, you know?
Nobody really knew.
Like, I mean, she never posted it. I didn't even know she was pretty much engaged at that point. But everything happened so fast, and then months passed, and then she asked me, I think if they were hiring, right? If I knew where they were hiring for a medical assistant. And at the time where I was working, they weren't hiring, but like it's a big office. So I told her that maybe she could apply later on. So then when I moved to another location and I realized they were hiring, I told her, I was like, hey, like they're hiring here. Like, do you want to apply? So she reached out to my manager and she got hired, and she's been there for the last 3 months. And she's I mean, technically, she's like my partner there because we're MAing for the same providers, but yeah, this is where we're at now.
Though. On Monday, not no more.
Oh, I know. She's moving to another clinic now, so.
I am.
I think she's just sad because she won't be able to talk to me anymore.
I know, because we would have chisme every day. We'd literally get in trouble for talking every day. And then we talk in Spanish.
And then Benelli doesn't know how to speak quietly, so then we get in trouble, even for laughing. And our manager's desk is like right next to us. So like she'll come out and she's like, do you guys need more work? I'm like, no, we're just talking.
We're just talking. I mean, we still work and we like talk, but there's like funny stuff that go on in the office and you just gotta laugh at people.
If you work in a doctor's office, you know how chaotic other coworkers are. I think it's in general anywhere you go work.
I think it's anywhere.
But in the medical field, where it should be more professional, like it seems like there's always more drama.
Well, it's because anywhere where there's a lot of girls, there's always going to be a lot of drama. Or it's the typical she said, he said, or she said bullshit. Sorry. So pretty much it's like, that's how it is. And the older you are, or the older girls or women are, the more gossip they do.
It's weird, but it's something that I've experienced for a long time now. I became a medical assistant when I was 18. And everywhere I would go, I was always like the younger medical assistant, so I was always underestimated. And that was literally all of my jobs that I've been in, and I think my work speaks for itself, thankfully, because I've had to deal with a lot of drama in my career.
I really, like, working as a medical assistant, I never had any problems with anybody until my last job. I was working OBGYN, and the girl in the front, like, that's when I started having, like, more drama, and that's why I quit that job, because literally, she would show up late, and she would show up with, like, Starbucks drinks. I was like, if you had time to go to Starbucks, you had time to wake up early and make it on time. Like, if I wanted to go to Starbucks, I'd literally wake up early, leave my house early, and then I still get there early.
Yeah.
But no, esa se creía dueña de la clínica y llegaba toda tarde. Llegaba con Starbucks, bien campante, taking her time.
But I'm enjoying it.
It's weird now that we're, like, older. That's how we talk about work. And since we work together, we have no life.
Literally. So as we're enjoying our tacos here, I remembered that when I was doing my 12-day detox challenge, which I can put a link up here if you guys haven't watched that video, she was doing it with me at the same time, and I lost 11 pounds doing my detox, and she lost 12 pounds
Yeah, I think I lost 12.
doing the detox. So it was a big change for us, but here we are eating
I know.
nothing but carbs again. But going off of that, I was telling her that like it would be a good idea for her to start her YouTube channel, because she's been going through a lot of life-changing events recently that I personally think a lot of people would be interested in. Like,
well, I wasn't really sure, like, cause so right now, like, I'm trying to get pregnant and I'm going through that whole trying to get pregnant stuff. But I was like, the reason I want to like start a channel is like, there's a lot of stuff you want to record and like put it somewhere, like, so you don't lose it and like it stays somewhere.
for memories.
Yeah, for memories. Like if I do like start recording, like when I do like a pregnancy journey or something, like when I do get pregnant, like later on, like in the years, what if my children, when they're like older, I can show them like everything that happened. And just like vlog.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're technically documenting your life.
And then it's there, like, if you ever want to show somebody something, oh look, like I did this, or like I went through this or something, like there's proof of the stuff and like memories and everything. So that's kind of why I want to do the YouTube channel as well. And then like I'm gonna get married and everything, so I want to record, like vlog my wedding and all that stuff. So
getting ready for the wedding.
Yeah.
And everything.
It's all like pretty like interesting stuff. Like to me it would be, even if like nobody watches my videos ever, but like
at least
it's
you have
something for me.
That's how I feel about my videos too. Back at one day, you know,
it's like
because
memories.
it's like, yes, you can store them on your phone, but like this way you're allowing people to come into your life, but you're also keeping them for your own memories. Like she said, you can always show your children in the future, and you're leaving something behind, because technically we don't have any children, anything like that, but leaving something that other people can like see. Or like my husband, he does his car videos and he helps people like fix his car, like fix their cars. And
It's also like to look back on accomplishments. Like, oh look, this is like, look how far I've came.
yeah, and I think it's always a good way of keeping track of stuff. Like recording, it's not easy. Like starting a whole YouTube channel is not easy, but when you have a lot of things going on, it makes it like more like something to look forward to. Like this video, for instance, like when I edit it and put it up, like it's an excitement that you're waiting to do something, to put it up for people to see, for whether they see it or not. Like you're excited to put that out there.
To like share something, like a part of your life, like to share stuff.
Yeah,
so it's like, it is like very...
It's like once you become a creator, like that's what you want to do. Like you want to create things.
And also entertain people.
Yeah, it's funny because I mean, I always wanted to be on TV when I was a kid, and like now I can be because people can watch me on their TV, you know.
But your channel, you don't only like entertain people, you also inform people.
Yeah.
Like your braces videos, like there's a lot of people that like are getting braces or something and wanna like, and kind of wanna like know what it is, or like hear from somebody else, like the experience you have, like all that stuff. Because when I was getting my braces, like I would YouTube stuff because I didn't know how it was. I didn't know how it felt. I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
Or like even how to clean them because it's like so different. Yeah. So that's why now that I look back and I see your videos and I'm like, dang, like it's not only entertaining, it's also
informative stuff. And so that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy me having my friend here with me. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you guys all in my next video.
Bye.